What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K-Flex, and I'm back over yet another video. And today we got breaking news. The Dolphins have traded Jakeem Grant to the Chicago Bears for 2023 6th-round draft pick. So shout out to people who like this video before they even heard this sentence. Real quick, I want to let y'all know that I'm going to be on some type of round table tonight on Miami Sports Music channel. So make sure y'all check that out. It's going to be at 8 p.m. tonight. I'm going to be on there for a while, for a little bit. So check that out. But anyways, Jakeem Grant has been traded. And ladies and gentlemen, this doesn't really move any kind of needle for me personally, but I know a lot of Jakeem Grant has a lot of haters in the fan base where they are excited. I noticed the hate really started whenever him and Tua just had no chemistry and they would never really connect, and there were plays where Tua would throw the ball to him. He had a really bad drop against the Bengals last year. That was the play against the Chiefs where like he could have caught it over a defender, but I'm never going to get mad for a 5'6" receiver not being able to jump up and catch a contested ball. It's kind of hard for them. So there was that play, and I think there was another play. Was it him that died for the ball one time, dove for, and if he was like 2 inches taller, he would have got it? Like, people just hate Jakeem Grant because he dropped the ball. His muff punt didn't make it any better. But pretty much, Jakeem Grant is a guy who I believe is an overachiever no matter how you look at it. He's 5'6", 150 pounds, like, and he's playing in the NFL. Like, at the end of the day, at the basis of everything, he's an overachiever, right? And he's had a great career so far, if you ask me, to be just from what he was supposed to be, okay? 5'6", you're not even supposed to make it D1, you're not even supposed to make it to the league, and then you're not even supposed to make it, you're definitely not supposed to last as long as he has in the league. He's been in the league for what, 5 years now? So I mean, from a certain point of view, you have to respect it. However, he was always a one-trick pony. He should have never ever been in nobody's top 3 receiver ever. The fact that we even had him playing that many snaps last year just shows how terrible we were as far as with our wide receiving game. And he really should have only ever been a returner. And when that's the case, and when you are a returner, because look, again, we was kind of hoping that he could have been more than a returner, but his first few years, it pretty much told you that, yeah, he's just a returner, okay? You could look at him and tell that, yeah, he's not that guy, that to be anybody's top receiver or be an every down receiver. He'll be a gadget play guy at best, but he should be a returner. And when you're a one-trick pony, you're a returner. You better be really good at that one trick, or you risk getting traded, okay? And that's the problem with Jakeem Grant, is that he wasn't really good at that. Well, he's really good at returning the ball, but he f***ed up one too many times, okay? There was news that we actually had a deal with Carolina for Jakeem in the offseason. However, it fell through due to some contract situation, I believe. So we've been trying to get rid of Jakeem for a while. This probably was going to happen anyway, no matter if he would have muffed that punt or not. But that muff punt kind of just expedited the process probably. But Jakeem Grant, again, I can compare it to basketball because basketball season's coming. I compare it to a guy like Kemba, even though he's nowhere near as good as Kemba is at his sport. But you have certain guys who are just there to do them. Or Lou Williams would be a better example. Like Lou Williams, he's a bucket. He's gonna get you a bucket. At the end of the day, Kemba Walker, they're gonna get you a bucket. Are they gonna play defense? Fuck no. Are they gonna pass the ball best? No. Well, Kemba can pass, but Lou don't pass. Lou don't pass. Lou don't play defense. Lou don't rebound. Lou ball gets buckets. If Lou Williams is not getting buckets, he is the worst player on the court. And that's kind of how Jakeem Grant is. Jakeem Grant, you're here to return kicks. If you can't do that correctly or you're muffin punts, you are the worst player on the field by far. So, I mean, because you're already short, you can't really play. There's nothing you can really do for us unless you're returning kicks good. And if you're not doing that, then you're just a liability everywhere. Once we drafted Jalen Waddle, Jakeem Grant became even more useless, because at that point, there is no particular play that you could run for Jakeem Grant that would not be better if you just ran it for Waddle. Again, even that end around, not saying it would have worked with Waddle, but we would rather see Waddle run that end around that we ran last game, that Jakeem Grant got tossed back 5 yards into the backfield. We would rather see Waddle run that. So there's not a single, even returning, we'd probably rather see Waddle return. So there's not a single aspect of Jakeem Grant that we would, like, whether it be deep shots, whether it be returning, everything we'd rather see Waddle do, and Waddle probably does better. So, I mean, or definitely does better. So, I don't want to say Waddle's definitely a better returner because he hasn't proven in the NFL yet, and I think that's disrespectful, but he's a better player, okay, by like a million. So, it is what it is. I know him and Devontae Parker was like best friends, so that should be interesting, but At the end of the day, it is what it is. This doesn't really move the needle for me. I haven't forgot about our just absolutely sleepy offense. I haven't forgot about everything that happened on Sunday that upset me to the maximum. So I'm not going to act like this Jakeem Grant move just pushes the needle. Oh my God, everything's good. No, there needs to be more. And I would be surprised if there isn't more. Okay, we picked up a center off of the Saints practice squad. Listen, I'm tired of all these cheap ass offensive linemen. I don't really care. They're all the same. They barely ever get in the game. If they do get in the game, they get ran over. Who cares? We need to get like real players on the O-line, but whatever. Watched Justin Herbert last night. Didn't make it any better. That man he's a beast. Justin Herbert is just he's incredible. And I'm not hating. I mean, I'm not happy for. I would be lying if I said I'm happy for the Chargers, because I'm really not. But I'm not hating, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. But and again, Tua still has a lot of time to prove himself. But yeah, Justin Herbert, he's special. And if you're denying that at this point, you're drunk. But yeah, I mean, we can talk about the compensation, the 6th round draft pick. We drafted him, Jakeem, with a 6th rounder. So basically, we're just getting what we drafted him like 7 years back. I mean, who knows what we'll draft with the 6th rounder? Probably nobody of importance, nobody that I'm really going to speak about. Maybe we could package it. But I mean, at least we got something for Jakeem. We clearly did not want him. We clearly do not need him. And I don't have too much hate for Jakeem. He did drop some big passes, but he has some cool plays. He's an overachiever at, if you really look at everything he's done and the size of everything. And some of the plays that the fan base might have blamed him over, like the Chiefs drop whenever, yes, he should probably catch those. Yes, if he was bigger, he would have caught those. But again, or when he dove for the ball and he didn't have enough length to get it. Like how much? Like we knew he was 5'6" when he drafted him. Okay, so we knew that. Okay, it is what it is. So I don't put a lot of blame on him as some of the other fans do. I don't blame them for doing it, but it is what it is. One too many mistakes for the Jakeem Grant, man. Okay, I'm more now concerned with. But again, if you looked at my concerns for the Dolphins this season, Jakeem Grant was probably like 10th on the list. I'm not gonna lie. I have like 100 million other concerns with this damn team that does not involve Jakeem Grant. I'm more concerned with our offense. With Jakeem Grant's not even a big part of our offense anymore. Our offense cannot move the ball with or without Jakeem Grant. Our offensive coordinator has doubled down, and our coach has doubled down that we can't get any explosive plays because the defense won't let us, which is like the most insane thing I ever heard. Like, just look, that's like James Harden. I can't shoot any threes because the defense won't let, or I can't get any buckets because the defense won't let. What are you talking about? Or what if Steph Curry said, I can't shoot any threes because the defense won't let me? Huh? You gonna find it? They're not supposed to let you. You're supposed to get open. You're supposed to. Wolf LeBron just said, "Yeah, I'm not scoring no buckets. The defense not letting me, so I'm just not gonna even try to score." Like what? Like what are you? What's going on here, bro? Whatever, bro. I don't care. All right, we gotta fix that shit. That's my number one concern. And then I'm concerned about our offensive line, and I'm concerned about Tua's evaluating process. The fact that we're not able to evaluate him properly. The fact that he's hurt, he's missing games. I'm concerned that we have to play the Bucks next week, and we're looking at 1-4. I'm concerned that even if we end up going on a win streak, it'll be too late. These are my concerns, right? Jakeem Grant was like 20th on that list, but it is what it is, okay? I guess making some type of change is better than making no type of change, okay? Get in the comment section, though, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday. Again, make sure you guys tune in tonight to Miami Sports Music channel. I will be on the stream 8 o'clock for a little bit. It's some baseball coming on tonight. Yankees versus the Red Sox. Got tuned into that because the Dolphins pissed me off so bad. I had to find other sports to watch. So baseball is kind of fun to watch. Honestly, I never knew it was this fun. It's kind of fun in the regular season, but this is like the playoffs, so it's actually super fun. And then they're playing for everything, and they got the aces in Gary Cole's pit. So I'm gonna watch the baseball. Also, the Rockets preseason game tonight. Saw the Heat yesterday. They look pretty good, but Tyler Hero looks like he's improving. But anyways, that's beside the point, man. Get the country, like, comment, subscribe. Road to 11K. Flexing. I'm out.